Born in Buenos Aires to Italian parents, Juan Manuel Fangio came a long way from building his own cars on his family's farm to becoming one of the greatest ever race car drivers. In just 8 seasons, Fangio won 5 world championships and holds the highest winning percentage in Formula One history, winning just over 46% or 24 out of 52 races he entered. Known for his almost sixth sense on the track, Fangio always chose the best car at the time. And his 5 world titles came with 4 different teams: Mercedes, Alfa Romeo, Ferrari and Maserati. With superior intelligence and rare racing reflexes, Fangio's style was to win with the slowest speed possible. He didn't need to push the car to the limit to claim victory.
92.97.
Fellow F1 driver at the time, Sterling Moss, said, "He wasn't a technician, he was just a great artist of driving." But perhaps his greatest attribute was his affability. Everybody respected and revered Fangio, much like current F1 drivers do Fernando Alonso today. Born in Oviedo, Fernando Alonso fell in love with go-karts when he was just 3. Unlike Fangio, who didn't get into F1 until he was well into his 30s, Alonso was just 19 when he made his first F1 start in 2001. He was the 3rd youngest driver ever to do so. In 2002, he moved to Renault as a test driver. And in 2003, he became a racing revelation. In 4 seasons with the French outfit, Alonso tallied 15 wins, 15 pole positions and 37 podiums. He won 2 world championships, becoming the youngest ever winner in 2005. Stints with McLaren and a return to Renault followed, before he joined Fangio's legendary team, Ferrari, in 2010. Juan Manuel Fangio had a legendary Formula One career. His dominating run in the 1950s has few rivals. With 35 podiums, 29 pole positions, and 23 fastest laps, his 5 world championships rank 2nd only to Ferrari great Michael Schumacher. The Italian racing outfit represents the pinnacle for many drivers dreaming of making it to the top. So when they approached Fernando Alonso to join them in 2010, he wasted no time in signing on the dotted line. In fact, rumor has it, the deal was already made back in 2008. What is curious about his deal with Ferrari is that Alonso held out to join them, passing on a potential seat with Red Bull. Had he joined the Austrian racing team, he could have won the 4 world titles Sebastian Vettel won there instead. And had he not left McLaren after 1 season, when his bitter rivalry with teammate Lewis Hamilton escalated into threats Alonso would take Spygate information to the FIA, he had the car to win a few titles there. All those missed titles meant he could have even surpassed Juan Fangio's World Championship haul. But Alonso is realistic about where his career stands, stating, "I have the titles I deserve." Juan Fangio and Fernando Alonso have both had curious lives off the track, with the Argentine even having been kidnapped at gunpoint in Havana in 1958 following the non-Formula One Cuban Grand Prix.
Team members tell the police how Fangio was carried off at gunpoint by Cuban rebels who wanted to sabotage the race.
He was released 29 hours later, after he admitted having no interest in politics. His passion was purely for motorsport. Never married, Fangio collected his own racing memorabilia, which is now on display at a museum in his name. He died in 1995, an honorary president of Mercedes-Benz and an Argentine sporting legend. Alonso, on the other hand, has been married once to Spanish singer Raquel de Rosario and is dating Russian model Dasha Kapustina. his interests lie beyond motor racing, having started his own cycling team, with the hopes of having them compete in the Tour de France. Fangio and Alonso may be separated in statistics, but they shared similar styles, both with unnaturally high racing IQs, both able to win without being the fastest car on the track. It must be said that where Fangio always had the best car, Alonso did not. In fact, he's known for making the most out of whatever car is given to him, and often that car isn't all that great. Had the Spaniard stayed with McLaren or moved to Red Bull, we could be talking about him in the same sense we do Vettel or Schumacher. But in regards to the Argentine, Ayrton Senna said it best. What he did in his time is something that was an example of professionalism, of courage, of style, and as a man. Fangio is the example of a true world champion and the winner of this clash.